Hello and welcome to Efficient Strategy Gaming. Today we're going to be playing Panzer Corps 2 on Generalismus mode. This is the Channel Coast campaign, and as you can see we have Arras here. Arras historically was a tank battle that happened during the Battle of France, so I'm expecting a lot of enemy armor. Let's go over the unit composition of this army. We have 2 engineers, 7 infantry total. I would have run 3 engineers, except my 1 engineer lost his trucks in the Ardennes forest, and I used all my 3 upgrades to upgrade my tanks. 7 tanks. I've got my Patreon tanks here: Wes, Hunter, and Von Dumkopf, and Tom. Tom is going to stay as a Panzer II-C here. Which is good against the infantry. The 38Ts are a little bit better against armor, so that's why I chose the 38T, because we had problems in the last scenario, in the Ardennes scenario. We're going to go with 3 artillery pieces, and we've added a hero here. Camouflage can only be detected by recons or adjacent ground units, so he can't be detected by the air. That means this guy is going to surprise a lot of people with his support fire. 3 Bf-109s, 3 Junkers, and 1 Donetsk strategic bomber. 59 out of 59 core slots here, so we'll start. We'll go top to bottom here. See if he gives us some vision ahead. He does. Alright, so we're able to move up here little by little. And Tom does better against the infantry with his 2C than the 38T. So that's what I was hoping, keeping him in, that he could be useful using the Panzer II-C. Okay, and we're out of movement for that. It looks like we have a tank over here that we've identified. Can we strafe this guy with a fighter? The Junkers is going to be more reliable. And we've reached some other prime targets here. Doesn't look like they have AA defending. I really want to go hard and fast up here at the top of the map. I'm basically using my tanks as recon. So we're going to get some air support here, but not here and not here. So if I'm vulnerable in one area, it's like, what's the point? I might as well save this guy. If I can make this guy retreat. So if he retreats, I can take the fighter can attack. All my units get a +4 to initiative on this turn. He's burning, but it's not looking too good. Well, hopefully this guy only has a spotting of 1 like Panzer Corps 2. Let's get the info on these guys. Yep. So they might not be able to see him, but typically they do. Spotting of 2, yeah, they can see him. Okay. Now von Doomkopf has the trait, he has phased movement, but he has also the trait where if they move to retreat. They surrender. Okay, so the artillery can get up here and not be hit by the air. I'm liking that, and they should not be able to be seen by anyone. We can get these engineers in striking distance of this province. Oh, I need you guys just to take that airfield. And this guy still has 6. That's impressive. Just move him into a nice location back there. So if I take this air base, on the next turn, they have to rebase. So we can pull off that maneuver. And then von Doomkopf's going to take a lot of fire from this province. I think it would be better to move him. I'm interested to see if this fighter can attack him as well. So now our unprotected bombers should be able to fare a little better. Oh, wow. Almost forgot about this guy. Alright, that should be it. Okay, so they had to rebase. They can't attack. Oh, wow. Coming all the way out, huh? I like. So they left that town. And that guy potentially couldn't see what was happening there. Come on, get out, Von Doom. Oh, that was the wrong way to go, Von Doomkopf. Jeez. You're living up to your name, buddy. And we're raining, so now no one can do anything. So he has phased movement, so I'm wondering if he can't get out of there somehow. We're facing some really bad counterattacks here. I don't know if I can get this guy out of here without air cover. Can this guy go? No. Let's deal with their armor first. Oh my goodness, I hate when they do that. Thank you. Let's hook him around and threaten this area right here. No one can get into that town. That's probably why they did this move over here. Oh wow, another one. We need to move as many units as possible in front of von Doomkopf here, because he is not looking too hot. Okay, so this guy's on a river, so now he's a prime target. Nice. Okay, so we get that equipment in our stockpile now, and then I don't want him next to Cambria, because he'll probably get pretty beat up. I'm not sure of how I'm going to protect von Doomkopf, probably with this artillery piece. It's going to be hard for the armor to go through here because of that anti-tank and the anti-tank support. Let's move him across. It was most likely a mistake moving so much armor over that direction. This is a reasonable attack, I guess. I think that von Doomkopf is safe, but I'm not sure. I still think his move was a little valuable because it protected my air units, which are more expensive than he is. Of course, now this tank is going to have to surrender. Hunter. All right, clear skies. Let's see what we can do. Okay, he can get into that province. This guy can probably attack, and if he retreats, he can get over here. I'm going to prioritize getting that guy out of the way so that everyone can attack. So I think that was pretty good. I don't want the enemy air to know where my artillery is. First priority is going to get the Junkers on armored targets. And now von Doomkopf is probably going to make this guy surrender. And if he doesn't, we'll just have him attack again. Perfect. And I think that these are pretty high value targets over here, because I need to cross this river really badly. The fighters may be cleaning up if any of these guys retreat. Let's just hold off on the fighters. There we go. This game is very much about having the right tool at the right time to do what you need to do. And if you can achieve that, if you can get the right units in the right place, you're gonna do great. Okay. Wes is gonna be useless against Cambria. He unfortunately is gonna get shellacked at Perone next turn. That feels a bit divey. I don't know why. Whew. Oh. Let's see if he can get a cleanup kill. Or maybe this guy over here. A little overrun. This has got to be an overrun. And then the infantry really have to deal with these two. That's not bad. I could probably just have them replace and then attack the town next turn. Oh, he can back off. Perfect. Maybe they move up and lose their 7 entrenchment. We'll see how well the AI was developed in this game. I don't know. This seems a little far out, but we could bait some attacks. I don't know. Bait might not be the right word. I want to make sure that these two low-strength tanks are protected. And you can see how far they can move. That's not an issue. So I'm just going to move Hunter here to the back so that he's nice and protected. Same with von Doomkopf because I used them this turn. And we'll set up our air defenses here. Make sure that everyone is nice and defended. I'm just going to keep this guy in the town. I should probably move him over here. This guy is a spotting of 2. I don't know if he's going to get an entrenchment. Let's see if he gets an entrenchment. He did move. I'm curious, though, about how that works. And I don't know how every single mechanic in the game works. But I've got a really good idea how they work. Okay, sure enough, he goes for him. It looks like he got a 4 entrenchment, so I think that was the right move, just keeping him in that town. That was a fine trade. 1 HP for 1 HP. We got an ambush, which went against us. What? Okay, it looks like just those 2 planes. It's turn 3, so all my forces have an initiative of... It went 4, 3, 2, and now they have a +1 to initiative. It goes down to 0 on turn 5. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, I'm gonna strengthen that unit right there. There's gonna be counterattacks in lines as you move down the map. If you're not ready to move forward, don't move forward, is my suggestion. This guy will probably be hidden because we're going to be able to take out these 2 units. Knock on wood. This guy as well. Oh, okay. We might be able to take out their only fighter and then say that we have air superiority. But I'm not sure that other fighters aren't going to come into play here. Jeez. Okay, we'll finish him off. And then we'll stick with the plan. Junkers on tanks. He can't make it. Okay, we'll go with the next best thing. He can clean up this anti-tank unit fairly easily. Panzer 2C coming in hot. And we'll get these guys in key locations. The artillery can take positions, but I'm not sure they can take positions if they're in a truck. So I may have to use Hunter or von Dummkopf to just do that. Okay, those guys already went. I'm probably going to use von Dummkopf over here to just clean up kill. Yeah. And then he can, if this guy stays in the same location, he can do that again. There is enemy armor over here. I'm hoping that's the last of their armor for now. I know there's going to be more for sure. I'm gonna risk it. Because he can attack twice. Okay, he surrenders him, but von Dummkopf is out of turns to move. Try to protect him a little bit. So this guy cannot see the artillery piece, so hopefully he attacks into one of the tanks. That would be awesome. Yeah, they could rush into here, so let's give him... They could retake that, that's fine. Oh wow, he can still move up again. Okay. I don't want him to move up. And he needs to stay put as well. It's really odd having these panzers, because we have the Blitzkrieg specialist. See, he ran right into the attack. Perfect. Excellent. Oh, wow, that was devastating. Yeah, we have the Blitzkrieg specialist perk on our general. It's a perk or a advantage. Strength. There you go. And, yeah. It allows the armor to cross rivers faster, have an extra movement, I think. So you can dive hard. I think it also negates the need for recon. These guys are just going to have to move up. Oh my goodness. Okay. This guy's way too weak to do anything, so I need to just upgrade him. I don't want to lose him completely. And then... he can't reach anything either. Okay, so move him up. Excuse me? This must be a smaller airbase or something. It looks like he's not able to move up there. Okay. Something's going on there. Okay, so we have an AA unit. And 2 tanks. Alright, best setup I can think of. So they're going to have to get on this river to flank, which they could do. It is a possibility. So I can protect my artillery by putting this guy right here. And that's an open space. Oh my god. He's dead. Okay, we're going to use the undo button. Both these guys are probably dead. Okay, they're not attacking. They're just not going to attack. They need HP right now. So this guy's not going to be able to hit anything. He can move up and attack Arras proper. But I don't think we're in a spot where we're going to be able to attack Arras. Jesus. This guy's a beast. Okay, send in von Doomkopf? No, it doesn't look like he's going to be able to do anything there. I've got to just encircle this guy. What do I do with this guy? This is insane. He's impenetrable. He's down to 1 shot. So I probably shouldn't have strengthened von Doomkopf. Okay, so he's out. He cannot return fire. We're just going to have to keep plugging away. And then the Junkers next turn, we'll have to finish him off. This guy's in a really good position, and Hunter is going to need to get some replacements going there. Patreons, please message me. Tell me if you like your tank, if you want me to upgrade your tank better, worse, whatever you need me to do. We're going to take a second to replace these guys. Hope that these guys just don't die down there, but that might be their fate. The tanks really just have to stay in place. Okay, we can move him up here to defend both tanks. He might go for the Panzer IIc, but there's an artillery piece over there. Let's see what he does. He can't do anything. He's out of supply, surrounded. So Hunter's going to get him next turn, and we'll have a 7 strength, whatever that is, Matilda? Ow. Okay. What can these guys do from the back? This guy can't really do anything. We need that airbase at Arras. And then That's a new bomber. And they have AA over here. So we're in a really bad situation. This is really narrow over here. You won't see me taking this line a lot. What's his range? 2? So he's in range of the AA. But basically, I'm just holding out on that part, trying not to get overrun pretty much. But you won't see me do that a lot, where I just simply rest and refit the troops. What I've noticed is it does not look like the enemy troops are really... I have to take that. Actually, that was a bad attack. I don't know why I did that. It doesn't look like the enemy troops are replenishing, so... If I can get more firepower on these troops, I think that that's going to be better for us. He did 1 damage. I'll take whatever I can get against these tanks. Can these guys get an overrun? It doesn't even look like they can do anything. I think if we hit him once... Does he surrender? What? I gotta get von Doomkopf over there. This is crazy. What? Oh, wow. I don't know what to say. He's got nothing left. He's just sitting there. They're just like sitting in the tank buttoned up. That's what's happening. Okay, it's a bit of a dive. I'll take it, and we'll dive again. Let's get the engineers in here. Okay, this tank can move. Oh, we got another tank. Okay. This is crazy. Oh my god. Just die. I've never spent like so many resources in all my life on 1 tank unit. I think he has to stay there just to keep this guy bottled up. Oh my god, I don't even know what to do. He can't fire at us, so this artillery piece should be protected. I can get this artillery piece in a good position if he like moves up there. There, that's what I meant to do. Oh boy. Okay, there should be no more refitting after this, I hope. These guys are going to have to go the rest of the campaign just like this. Okay, so they're coming out of that airport over there. Okay, we gotta get some air superiority back. And there's the fighter. Okay. Problem is they got those nice TAC bombers that can attack my bombers. Tell me you're not gonna retreat. You're kidding me. Thank you. Jesus. I like that sound animation. You know you hit. That chink. Oh man, we can't even get over there if we wanted to. I'm gonna take this. See if he can't get a level of suppression. That'll help out. Doesn't look like he can do it though. This guy appears to have the same attack no matter what. Oh, I should have got the engineers in. Damn it. Okay. Ooh, that's nice. It's that R35. We've got an R35, a Hotchkiss, H35, a Renault R35. I don't know what we had done right over here. That was a big boy. It was some sort of heavy tank. Okay, the engineers can get right up in there. Okay, can I get someone on this target? No? And then at least I can engage my fighters meaningfully. So I'm just going to do it, and then everyone else does not have air support. So I'm really worried about them taking damage, but it's just going to have to be whatever it is. This guy right here is going to be able to deal massive damage to my Junkers. So this target is not softened. 9 out of 10 entrenchment. Ooh, boy. I don't want any part of that attack, really. Let's get Hunter up there, front and center. Okay, maybe he needs to go in a different direction. We'll see. Like right there would be good, because these guys can't see him. I'm going to try to hide him. This artillery piece over there, I don't think it's going to work, but we'll have to see. Okay, he's going to have to stay there. He's going to have to stay there. All right, let's see how it goes. Turn 7 of 20. Channel Coast scenario. Here we go. So I don't think that Junkers is going to be able to attack next turn because he has red level of suppression. I don't know, we'll see. They did see him. Nice! The Junkers fights back. Okay, where did their fighter go? Maybe the fighter was based at Arras. Oh no, here he is. It's a Hurricane. Okay, these guys have max level of suppression. Glad to see that. We just need to get the AA down. And then someone should just be able to come in and overrun all these guys. That should be an overrun. Thank you. This guy really needs to move up. There's nothing meaningful he can do there, I don't think. I just feel like we're taking a lot of damage this campaign here. This part of the campaign. All the armor is concentrated over here. Let's see how we do over here, because they can't fire back. Wow. Okay, we need von Doomkopf. There you go. Just overrun some peeps. Just overrun them all, von Doomkopf. Nice. Okay. He doesn't even bother to move. That doesn't look too good. I want to move this guy into a position where he can get here next turn. So 1, 2, 1, 2. So that's probably the position that he needs to be in, protected by this tank. If the artillery is there, he can fire next turn. He went already, but he only has 4. Let's put him in the back. Okay, this looks like a good attack from Hunter. Oh my goodness. These guys just will not go down. Thank you. And it's an overrun, but there's no one else to attack. Have him go down this side with the artillery in support. Okay, I'm pretty happy at this point, you know. I'm just one of those players that's just all about the attack, full throttle, don't let up. I gotta prep this with some sort of artillery. Let's surround this guy. Can he split up? No. Can he split up? No. Huh. They're just not really a good attack. Could get around him, but I kind of feel like He needs to chill. Someone's going to come out of here and kill him. Down to a 4 entrenchment. He didn't even surrender. Okay, that should be an overrun. We can get 2 of these guys into position to attack next turn. I'm not sure if that artillery makes it. Let's keep this tank here protecting the artillery, but also protected by the artillery. Mutual support, I think, is what that is called. Mutually supporting each other. I think that artillery is toast. We'll see what happens. Oh, so that guy's coming out of there. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, is there an AA over here? I guess we can move up and see. There is. Wow. Okay, no damage there. Okay, I'm really happy about that. Let's check out what's happening over here at Amiens. We need to take the tank out before we take the city, and I think it's going to take an extra turn to take out the city. Is there an AT gun over here is the question. I almost guarantee you there is. There is. Okay, who's our prime candidate for taking that out? I think it's Hunter. So we can attack twice here. Nice! And our friends here are encircled. They have 3 ammunition left, though. So they're still very dangerous. Get a mass attack going over here. Samoa. This guy might die. Trying to see if there's a good attack. I just don't see one. Just move this guy up to the airbase at Arras. That way he can get to the coast. Can he attack down there? Oh, he can. Okay, there is a meaningful attack. Sorry. I definitely sequenced that in error. I wish this guy would have retreated because my second dive bomber could have come in and finished him off. Wow, that looks nasty. Let's get him moving towards the coast. I am definitely upgrading way too much. Okay, and these guys need to be moved up. They're not going to be able to handle that fighter, though. It's going to take 2 turns no matter what to upgrade them, so let's just see what we can do. We'll move them up. Maybe there will be rainy weather or something like that. We'll see. Might as well upgrade him while we're at it. At least the dive bomber is protected. That was good. That was a good attack. Oh, that wasn't too bad. That's a big-ass tank. AMC 35. Oh, wow. I need to get some air control here. So we will purchase a BF-109. Place them right there, and we're going to have to refit these guys because it's just getting nasty in the skies. We still have a decent amount of prestige, but we are really upgrading way too much. I do not like that. Okay. Yep, he's got a big, juicy target there. Give him some camouflage so I can identify him better. Okay, down to a 4 entrenchment. All the tanks are going to be moving up here. So the engineer's going to be able to catch up later, so I'm not too worried about that. Nice. And that's an overrun, so he can attack again. Let's get Hunter up here. Infantry on level ground here. Show me what you can do, von Blumenkoff. It's a good situation. Can we make him retreat? No. But we can encircle him. Wes can move twice there. Okay, he can move off. Nice. Alright, this should maybe be an overrun. Wow. They have no ammo left. No one should be able to see this guy right here. As ridiculous as that may be, as that may seem. Oh my goodness. I don't know how we're going to deal with the Samoa. This guy needs to be softened up a lot better than that. Okay, can anyone else move? Yes, sir. Let's get him back in there. He can lob over a few shots. Hopefully he's not spotted. We'll see. Now they should have, the AI should have had the bomber go before the Samoa. That would have been best. Alright, my turn now. Let's take this guy out. I want him completely out. Okay, I guess I don't get my wish. I want both of these guys moving up. Von Doomkopf, do your thing. And let's get infantry with mass attack, if we can. Okay, let's send them in again. They cannot retreat without surrendering. Thank you. Move them up this way. Looking for an overrun. Okay, Wes and Hunter down here are probably going to stay at level 2 for the rest of the game. That is just outrageous that this guy is still alive. That is crazy. We'll have him stick to the roads. Move up the artillery as far and as fast as we possibly can. to swarm these tanks. There's no two ways about it. Try to keep these guys as close to a road as possible. The all-terrain movement is not that good with the trucks. Okay, and we'll pass the turn again. Oh no, did he take out one of my Patreon tanks? Oh no, he took out Wes. Okay, this guy's gone. Yeah, he took out Wes. So we're going to have to reinstate Wes, but after... I think that the unit purchase prices are less in between. No, they're not. Looks like it's the exact same. Wow, look at all these units that I have because of Von Doomkopf. Okay, so we're going to purchase him. And we can place him all the way back here. Okay. And he can't get his hero back. Hunter, Von Doomkopf, Tom. Huh. I know there was a place to rename him. Maybe I can only rename him on his turn? I'm not sure. Oh, I think I can only rename him in between scenarios is probably the deal. Okay, so there's nothing in front of us. I've been burning through prestige like mad. I do want to make sure that Wes has his correct camouflage so I remember who he is. And I think he had... We'll give him a new type of camouflage. We'll give him that one. Let's give him the desert. Okay, so let's punish their Air Force here. I guess on hindsight, I'd probably use one less tank and one more BF-1. That doesn't look like a lot of opposition there, so that's a bonus. It even looks like he can attack. Let's get this guy underneath the fighter, just in case. That didn't kill him? What? Is he like a god? You gotta be kidding me. Okay, hopefully this only takes us 2 turns to get done here. Oh, I'm out of undos. But that's not a bad position for him to be in. I'm fine with that. Yeah, I need the engineer up, so let's get him all the way up, despite the risks. This guy can move. No, let's just keep him there. Okay, no more undos. I've been undoing too much, I guess. Now their bombing was largely ineffective. Jeez. So I'd like to say a bit about experience in this game. And also overstrengthening. I know that it is a very controversial topic. But basically what I've found through playing Panzer Corps 1, Panzer General, etc. is that your units, you blow through your units fairly quickly. Let's get someone from the back attacking this guy. Maybe even get an overrun. And I know the dream is to basically overstrength your units. And to have them be godlike and have individual victories. I know that. And it's fun. And it feels good. But overall, like, I'm getting the hell beaten out of me, but every replacement that I'm doing right now is costing less for me to replace. And overall, in the long run, that's going to serve your overall army much better than overstrengthening individual units that are going to get the hell beaten out of them, and then you have to elite replace and spend a ton of money elite replacing them. So it's just my opinion, but this is the only way to play at max level, is to be completely efficient with your prestige. And the way you do that is by making unit costs cheap. And it is close. In other words, it is better, but not by like a long shot. Not by like a ton. But it is better to not use elite replacements. But it's not like so much better that it's not viable to use elite replacements at all. So if some of my videos are a little confusing to you, don't worry. I've just found out that it's better to play like that. I'm not entirely sure if it's best to play like that in this game yet. I don't know. Hold out, you little... Oh my goodness. Okay, we've got one more attack. I should have allowed von Doomkopf to get in there. Jesus. This is crazy. Oh my goodness. Okay, whatever. I give up. This guy should blow up because there's no place to base him, right? There we go. He can't even fire back. Thank you. Jesus. Von Doomkopf, do the honors, and let's see what the next scenario is. Channel Coast 5 turns ahead of time. Of course, the Junkers are doing the best. I had to replace a tank and a fighter. Should we go to Dijon or Paris? I kind of feel like it would be natural for us to go along the ports here to Caen, and I would kind of like to see the Channel Coast a little bit more. Germany launches Operation Fall Rot to completely knock out the French out of the war. Panzer forces will spread thin as they race across France to quickly seize as much territory as possible. Yeah, we're going to do Paris. And it will
Herr General, your defeat in detail of the Allied forces across the Low Countries has opened the way for us to move against Central France and even Paris itself. Victory here could cause the total collapse of the French army and force our enemies into an armistice on our terms. I want you to strike boldly from our positions on the Somme River, reaching as far west as Caen, and as far south as Orléans. If you smash the reformed Allied formations quickly, especially here near Rouen, I suspect the French army will truly fall to pieces. This should enable you to move through large swaths of the countryside almost effortlessly.
It's hard to tell when the briefing is done. AT support. Provides support fire to adjacent friendly units attacked by enemy armored units. Okay. That's going to go on Hunter. Let's remake him if I can. Huh. Well, how did I make these in the first place? This is so weird. Do I have to like put them in reserve in order to change their names? Or was there a naming button that I'm missing here? Huh. Well, I'll have to figure it out, but he's going to get double move and AT support, and I will figure out how to rename that unit in between videos. Thanks for joining me, guys. The next video is going to be Paris, obviously. So please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy this type of content, and I'll see you on the next one.